Are you nobody? Am I nobody? Let's find out.
Everybody, I hope y'all doing well today. Actually doing this review a week early because I want the movie to be fresh in my mind. I rented Nobody, starring Bob Odenkirk, last night on Saturday. Because I wanted to see it, but the theaters in my area, well, like, one's back open now, but it's very limited, and they never had it there anyway. But you just can't watch it in the theater here. So I wanted to help support Bob because I've been a fan, not since the very beginning, because in my area we didn't have Fox. And the first thing I know of, besides him writing for Saturday Night Live, that he actually was affiliated with was the Ben Stiller show. I didn't find out about it really until I started buying DVDs. And that was around the time, it was around 97, 98, and that was also around the time that some friends turned me on to Mr. Show, which starred him and David Krause. And I always enjoyed him though. He's always great at playing crazy. He's great at playing the straight man. He's great at playing the comic relief. He's just great. And with all that out of the way, Nobody is about Bob's character. Now I cannot remember the name. It's Mansell's the last name. Hutch Mansell. And it just begins with him showing his daily routine. Get up, go to work, do this, do that, do this, do that. Lather, rinse, repeat. And you just think, well, what a boring character to make a movie about. And then one night, his home gets broken into, and he's got a chance to knock one of them out with a golf club, but he doesn't because she has a gun pointed at his son, and his son's actually got the other criminal in a headlock, and he tells him to let him go, and his son gets mad about that. But if you see it from his vantage point, he could have been shot, but everyone kind of gives him a hard time and goofs on him the next day. They're like, really, you couldn't have done anything? Why didn't you do anything? And you think, well, where's this movie going? Is he just going, you've seen the trailer, so you know it's an action film, but why is it not actiony yet? Well, the funniest thing in a movie in a long time kind of is kind of the straw that breaks the camel's back. He's got a son and a daughter, and the daughter's, I don't know, 7 or 8, and she says, I can't find my kitty cat bracelet. Did they steal my kitty cat bracelet? And that makes him snap. And he goes to tracking down the people that stole the little bit of money, his watch, and a kitty cat bracelet. At least he thinks they stole it. And you realize he's something more when he goes into this tattoo parlor, because he has to find the people by finding who has a certain tattoo. And the guys are just kind of like, they think they're going to pull something over on him. But one of the guys notices a tattoo on his wrist and proceeds to run away. And if you were in the universe of this movie, you should proceed to run away, because his character was an auditor, and you think that's, accounting, boring. No, he goes in and cleans things up for CIA, FBI, whatever. He makes sure there's no one left to talk. So, anyways, he goes and he finds those people, but he finds out, they're just poor. They've got a little kid on oxygen, so he just leaves. And on his way back home, he takes the bus a lot too. That's how mild mannered and humble the character is at the first. He's not even got a car, but he's taking the bus, and this SUV comes round beside of them and crashes into a barrier, and all these drunk Russian guys get out, and they're all drunk and foolish, and they end up getting on the bus. He wants them to get on the bus. He wants to release this anger and tension. And when they do get on the bus, he proceeds to kick their asses over and over and over and over and over again. And when he leaves them, he goes home, he talks to his wife and things, things sort of go back to normal for a little bit. And the Russians, one of them, his brother is over like the Russian mob in that area, and he pretty much puts out a vendetta against Bob's character, and the rest of the movie is tit for tat and just super action. To me, it's a realistic action movie because, Bob's not a Superman. Bob does get hurt. He gets winded. He gets knocked down. He gets knocked out. Things happen to him. And there's humor in it, but not an overabundance. I really enjoyed it. It's got some good supporting cast. Michael Ironside plays his father-in-law. Christopher Lloyd plays his father, who he does a really good job too. I think it's the RZA must be his stepbrother. Trying to think of anybody else that's big in it. Can't think of anyone right off the top of my head, but it's pure action. It's pure fun. If you like action movies and you're tired of not that I hate The Rock. I actually like The Rock, at least, where he does comedy and stuff, so he's not, just super her, but, some of the action and stuff can get just like, well, whatever. Yeah, you can kick somebody's ass, but you don't have a conscience. Yeah, so far it's probably my favorite movie of the year. That's saying a lot, as much shit as I watch. So, yeah, if you're interested, you can check it out in the theater if you've got a theater open near you. If not, they have it on Amazon. I'm sure they have it a lot of other places too now. It's worth that rental. And I'll buy it when it comes out. But it's worth that rental right now. So, yeah. We'll see y'all next week for something old, probably.